What's up, guys? On this episode of DadRod Garage, you get updates. He has been welding, and what are you doing?
Playing with my pipe.
That's quite the pipe there.
Thanks.
What is this?
That's not the first time I've been told that. That's my pipe. Ooh. That's my down pipe. Check that down pipe out.
4-inch down pipe for the new Turbski.
There's a lot more to this too. So I've got a 4-inch cutout.
Is that
heading
a cutout?
out my fender.
That's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, and then I've got exhaust going out the back of my car. So it's gonna be on a switch or run from the Holly. That when I get on it, X amount of throttle and X amount of RPM, it automatically opens.
That's gonna be sweet.
I think it'd be pretty killer. So we're gonna finish taking this up tonight and finish welding up the rear end. I'm getting there. Trussing it.
Gotten the brace almost welded up, trying to take our time so it don't go too warpage.
Yeah, I don't
Get all warpage.
That's there's my down pipe, goes out the fender.
That's gonna be sweet.
Yep, and then here's the rest of the exhaust. That's gonna go out the back end of the car.
Yep.
So, and move my shocks inboard. 8-inch stroke, dual adjustable Viking shocks.
Getting there.
Yep.
And my car is still in the trailer. So hopefully we can get that in here in the next couple days once we get this black car that we put the roll bar in out of here, and we can see what's up with my trans brake and why it puked fluid and why I lost mile an hour, because that's going to be a thing that we got to do. All right. Wait, what'd you just say? Your shaft is done?
My shaft is ready.
Your shaft is ready?
He said it would be a few days, but it's ready now.
Heck yeah. Dude, every time Dad left off the trans brake with that freaking stock drive shaft, I wanted to smack him. My lord. Finally, he's getting a steel drive shaft with good U-joints. Holy crap.
I got your shaft, Dad. You can't handle my shaft, son.
No, it's just like mine.
No, I would say yours is just like mine.
I think mine's longer, though. This is a 51 and a half. We'll have to measure.
My shaft is longer than your shaft, I promise you.
They're the same shaft.
I promise you, son.
Mine's a little longer.
No, I promise you mine is longer.
That's it. All right. You're welcome.
Second gen's longer than a fourth gen.
You want me for 'em?
Jeez. What's up?
I fixed your issue.
Hey, thanks.
So you had left these a little too long, you know, so they're interfering with your U-bolt.
Yeah, what do you want me to tell you? You're amazing.
I may not know how to weld, but you give me
a grinder,
and a sledgehammer, and I'm a fabricator.
You are.
Call me a fabricator. Slap that pumpkin. Let's
That ain't going anywhere.
What time is it? Update time.
No, for what?
It's update time.
For what? I'm working. Go away. Put that thing away.
It has been too long since we've had an update, since the last brawl video.
I haven't done squat.
We've done a little bit here and there. You guys saw some of that. But let's see what Dad's up to.
My brake line ain't coming loose.
Look at that freaking downpipe, boy.
Yeah.
Dad? Well, instead of saying boy, do we need to say Dad?
Old man.
The old man.
Old Dad.
Look, check that out. All wrapped. You got your O2 bung in there.
Yeah, it's okay.
Got a cutout. How we wiring that
Nobody
up?
knows anything about
How
that.
we wiring that up?
No, it's gonna. My exhaust goes all the way out the back.
I'll show them.
There you go. Right now it dumps at the
All the way out.
And eventually
to
it's
the
going
axle.
up and over and out the tailpipe. Getting there.
And then my car, I think I figured out the issue on why the suspension wasn't moving at the brawl. One of my links on the anti-roll bar was really freaking tight. So I think it was binding up the rear suspension. So I think that was part of my problem. I need to get a line lock so I can actually do a proper burnout too. That was a big issue. In the meantime, I started working on getting an air shifter figured out, because I'm a cheapskate. So I didn't buy the fancy shifter, I bought the cheap precision performance shifter. So this is a $15 Amazon air cylinder. I'm in the process of making a mount. I'm gonna mount it to the tunnel right here, and then I'll run air in this line here, and it will push the plunger forward and shift my car. So there's that. Why I lost a mile an hour, I think we figured that out too. So my trans fluid doesn't look the best, but it's not horrible either. So I think I'm just gonna fix the issue and run it, because I can't afford sending it out again. Anyways, there's the fluid. It's got a little dark, but this is a turbo car making over 1,000 horsepower, so it's probably with the territory, you know? Anyways, I'll show you my fittings, what I found. Initially, we thought maybe it's coming out the vent, but why is it coming out the vent? Then we thought maybe it's coming out of the solenoid. So I started looking, and I was shining my light up, looking at the cooler lines. And when my builder built this trans, he puts like a fresh coat of black paint on everything. So I was looking, and I was like, why can I see white nylon? Why can I see white nylon like this washer had rotated? Kind of like that. This is kind of what I could see. So I'm like, I need to check that. It was tight, I would say, but I went ahead and pulled it out. Once I got it out, I saw this side of the nylon washer, and I was like, you know what? That looks like fluid could have been flying past it at 1,000 miles an hour and really hot, knocking all that paint off that washer. Then I got to looking at this side, and the previous owner of this transmission must have installed these and used nylon and had the wrong fitting and cut it down, and I don't like that. So I am ordering off of Summit some new, why is that not focusing? There we go. Some new fittings with the proper metal crush washers. I think they're Earls. So I got those on the way, and I think that's gonna fix my trans issue. I always felt like it would lose fluid, and I could never figure out why, and I was always just like, well, I kept adding fluid. This last time, I was like, I thought I fixed all the issues, so I didn't add fluid for 7 passes, and then that last pass, I gave it a little bit of throttle to go into reverse, and it kind of, and I was like, well, that's weird, but I made the pass anyways. I shouldn't have, because I definitely, if a transmission has 3 lives, I knocked one of those lives off doing that for sure. I shouldn't have made that last pass, but it was against the Mustang. You gotta beat the Mustang, which I did, by the way. Still beat him.
What are you making a video about your transmission leak?
Huh?
What are you making a video about your transmission leak?
Well, I'm trying to explain
25 minutes
the
of
problem we had.
leak?
It's been 6. You're no fun.
6 minutes?
It's been 6 minutes.
Dude, 6 minutes talking
6
about your
minutes,
trans leak.
and that includes your update.
30 seconds?
Yeah, well, I don't want to hear it. At least I'm making footage. And then my trick chassis crash bars came in, or what do you call it? Say SYA bars. And here they are. These things are way larger than I thought they'd be. But I think they're going to do their job for sure. Here, let me see if I can hold it up here. So they bolt. They bolt where the K-member bolts here, right up against that frame, and then they bolt right here to that frame, and then you just got to drill a new hole for the back bolt. So I'll run and get some grade 8 hardware, and they'll sit right about there, just like that. And that will save my nice new oil pan if I ever get into a situation where I do a big wheelie, which is very possible with these Warrior shocks because they are not enough at the level that this vehicle is. I need Crusaders, but I don't have the $2 grand to spend on shocks right now. So anyways, quick update video. Hope you guys enjoy. Like and subscribe. Check out our website, DadRodGarage.com. I appreciate y'all for watching. Hey, why do Camaros chop so hard? Chop, 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 chop.
I don't know.
Because they're cam arrows. Welder.
Find where to get in there. There we go.
Welder.
A little more heat.
Pretty sure that's an OSHA violation.
Ow. Sorry.
I looked at it.
Sorry. Did you know I was gonna... Don't look at it.
Another day, another couple hours working on the vehicles after work. So today, I am installing my trick chassis SYA bars. So if you guys want to see how that's coming along. Just a 7/16 bolt up there. And then right back here, it bolts to the existing K-member bolt. And I ran it through the suspension travel, and I'd say I got about a 1/2 inch. It goes about that finger's width down at full droop. So when I add a little bit longer ball joints, it may get a little closer to that, probably 1/4 inch. So I should be good on clearance there. Now I will do the other side. All right, there we go. Got the bars bolted on. I like them. Let's go.
Hey, Tig Stick.
Yeah.
Plug that. You just welded that flange on for me. It's my blow-off valve. You ready? We're gonna try it out. It works!
More tinkering on the race car. Finally figured out what axle spline I got. I got 35.
Axle flan?
English?
Spline?
But I don't have a spool.
No.
And whatever.
So look at the silvery, shiny
whatever
stuff.
center section, what is it? Posi unit thing that's
you either
in
got
here.
a True Track or a Yukon Grizzly.
Is not happy because there's a lot of metallic in my gear oil. So we'll see how long that
Yeah, I don't know.
decides
Would
to
clutch
last.
material be metallic? Maybe that's a question for.
Yeah,
comments.
maybe I'm like
Maybe that's.
I'm hurting a gear or something.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't set up right.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounded good. I
Yeah,
haven't heard
it's
anything.
quiet,
Weird noises.
but there's definitely some sort of shiny material.
You're definitely beyond the power limit of a posi unit, though.
Yeah.
You need a spool.
How close are you getting?
I don't know. I think I'm close, and then I'm not. Coils.
Well, if you're putting coils on the motor, that means
No, I
you're
have to
getting
check
close.
my push rod length first, but getting closer. Getting closer. You scared me. I didn't even know you had that thing out.
Oh, you got your what brand is this?
Huh?
Fleece?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a Fleece
One from Diesel Shop.
V-band
Very happy
elbow.
with it. It's a nice piece.
It fit in there freaking perfect. from the old turbo, bolted on the first Force Performance turbo, and adapts it from V-band to regular. How much was it? Like 70 bucks?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Oh, I know. Way less than the board.
At first,
It's as nice, if not better.
At first, I thought it was a Force Performance. Their dang logos look so similar.
I cannot find.
But it's a fleece.
I have a harness end for.
Oh, I know where that's
my
at.
sensor.
It's in the drawer.
It's in the drawer.
Yeah.
Cool. I was gonna say I know I have one somewhere.
No, not that drawer. One of these guys.
Yep.
There you go.
Awesome. Thank you.
Because your old one got sucked up.
Shh. That's not the one I was thinking of, but that will work. Man, that's high. I don't like that.
So you could.
Yeah, I'll wrap up.
You could do a 90. You could do a 90 straight up here.
Yeah, no.
And then zip tie.
I'll come around here. Cool.
So yeah,
all right.
put two 90s and then put your sensor here so
Yep.
it's not interfering with your hose.
Yeah, I don't like that. It's just too freaking tall.
Yeah.
Cool. Getting there. It's gonna make boosties soon.
Uh-huh.
Soon.
I got my air shifter figured out. So if you got a budget shifter like mine is the cheapest precision you can get, I finally got it figured out. This little dinky 16 millimeter or whatever off Amazon for $15 didn't have enough beans to shift the shifter. I did a little research after this one wouldn't move the shifter literally, even with 70 or 100 PSI in it. This will only push like 20 to 30 pounds, and that's not enough to get it over the first gear hump on the shifter. So I bought one twice the diameter, which based on my research will hit anywhere from 60 to 80 to 100 pounds of force, depending on the air pressure. So I got that one installed. So here it is. This will all sit under my center console here, and then it shifts this thing like right now, dude. So I am pumped. Now I just got to wire it up. Dad and I tested it a little bit, just jumping the wires, and we quickly discovered that if you don't have some sort of air bleed on the cylinder side of the MAC valve, it'll just hold the pressure, and then obviously it can't shift again. So I drilled a 1/16 inch hole in this little line right here, and that allows it to hit and then bleed and then hit again. So as long as my settings are right on the Holly, once I get it wired up, it should work out well. And I'm gonna steal the output off my second fuel pump. So I'm gonna have to run my second fuel pump on a switch or kick it on when the compressor's on. So I gotta figure that out yet, but.
Do you think you just dump 4 or 5 quarts in trans for now?
Yeah. Is today the day?
Maybe. Depends on how it's going together.
Today
Getting there.
might be the day that hot date lives again.
You might live. That'll fit. Can't believe we forgot our trans funnel in the trailer.
Yeah.
Now I gotta rig up something to be able to get trans fluid in this stupid low carb dipstick. I hate these dipsticks.
When you got the adapter, it's not bad.
No.
So.
They're a pain in the butt when. What a contraption, man.
Uh-huh.
If you have a low car, do yourself a favor. Buy the little full adapter.
Buy the adapter.
We have one, but we only have one, and it's in the trailer.
Yeah.
It's not in the shop.
I think, doesn't it come with the dipstick?
I think it.
I bought mine brand new, so it came with the adapter. Don't lose it though. There's only one, and it's only
clean it
like
up when we're done, right?
it's only like that big.
I'm bleeding. You know what?
Well, first attempt to fire up the Holly.
Oh, stop it. Turn that off.
This is real life.
I had fuel pumps running
At one point in time.
Yeah.
And we pulled the fuse.
A month ago.
To keep it from
Correct.
throwing fuel
And
everywhere.
now everything else is good. We're good, man.
Fine,
We're good. We should be good. But guess what? We ain't. It's going to trans brake.
No way your battery's that dead, right?
I wouldn't think so. Possibility though.
Where's the key?
It fell.
Oh.
I heard it right there. Yeah, I got nothing. That battery died. Why, I don't know. Had it off. Yeah, I don't even have screen.
No.
Where's the battery die? It was unplugged.
Don't know. Yep.
So what was the matter? We had a couple blown fuses,
I grabbed the wrong purple wire.
and we grabbed the
No,
wrong.
no blown fuse. I had to remove the one that triggers the ollie.
Okay.
So we put that fuse in, and then I had the round purple wire under the
Which we just corrected.
under the dash for the starter crank wire.
And it won't start right now because coils are unplugged. We're just
Correct.
gonna try
I
and
just wanna
build
crank
some
it.
oil pressure. Want me to go?
See if the starter cranks are over.
Nope.
Stone cold dead.
Something drained it. Like
Oh, had to.
bad.
Had to. Man, I was sad all winter, but
So
I
did mine.
played with it with the screen
Yeah.
that one day, getting the screen working a month ago. But
Left on or something.
yeah. Just plug the coils in.
That don't sound right.
No, it doesn't.
Really don't sound right.
I know.
Did you only check push rod length on one side?
Yeah. I'm not a happy camper today.
So what'd we learn?
That your dad's not real smart.
So
Doesn't know how to work the new battery
we got a new battery charger a few months ago, and he plugged it in like it was gonna be running, you know.
That's how the other one
And turns out you gotta set it, and then you press start, and then you get these nice little lines coming across, and now it's charging. So for the past, what, hour and a half?
Couple hours?
2 hours, we thought we were charging the battery and couldn't figure out why the thing wasn't turning over fast at all. And I was like, what's the percentage at? He's like, what percentage? And then I saw it and clicked start, and now it's blinking.
Uh-huh.
So we'll give this thing like 5 minutes on a 50 amp or the 100 amp. 100? Should we not?
I thought I had it on 20 amps.
And we'll see if we can get this stink thing to fire up.
The whole problem. Right there.
Oh yeah.
Right there, that was the whole problem. Not quite fast enough. It's right on a full mark.
Nope. We're not quite there. Couple minutes more charging.
Okay. All right, let's see if she starts.
Charger at 100?
Charger's up. And then we got to keep revs up a little bit because nothing's broken in. If it fires up, but I want to make sure we got oil pressure.
Keep revs up.
Yeah, I gotta give it a little throttle.
Oh, okay. And we need coolant.
Correct. So I don't want to run it long. Don't want to put water in it if it goes. Oil pressure 50.
That was your drive shaft.
Fell out. It's in neutral. Should have had a park pulse. I bet you was spinning real slow.
Well, that needs rebalanced.
You told me not to leave that in there. That'll be fine. It just dropped. It didn't go flinging. We having fun? doesn't sound right. We gotta.
Well, she runs
Yeah, it runs, but I'm not super impressed.
on 5-ish cylinders.
5-6 cylinders.
Yeah,
I got a couple that aren't acting right.
4 cylinders were 450 degrees. One was 360, and the other 3 were 250.
Probably injectors.
Probably injectors.
Probably injectors.
So-
My guess is injectors because it sat all winter on E85, and that's a big no-no.
Yep.
And I didn't pickle them. I should have popped them out and put them in a
And they
baggie
weren't-
and lubed them up.
They weren't sealed. They were on the shelf
Right.
in the intake
Yep.
still.
So that was bad.
Yeah.
I think you were right,
Yep.
tuner, at telling me to get my injectors flushed.
Mm-hmm.
So I need my injectors cleaned, and then I got to figure out what's going on with that fuel pump because one of
Yeah.
those pumps sounds weird.
Really weird.
So I don't.
But
they were submerged all.
You
winter.
were also only at 11 volts running,
right. But even when I kicked the battery charger on,
but the
it
voltage didn't
change.
come up though. Either.
No. Well, that charger's doing something weird then. It's one of those new smart chargers,
Yeah.
so it
I don't know.
senses.
But
But the alternator's wired up, so maybe that circuit isn't getting 12 volts now for some reason.
we'll have to double check
Yeah.
that.
I got a little bit more wiring to do. I got to wire up all the inputs and outputs to the Holly yet. But not bad for a fired up.
And we got the cutout working. That's gonna be sweet.
Cutouts, cool.
Cutout's sweet. That quiets it down right now.
Yep,
That's gonna be cool.
yep.
Yep.
Cruising with the cutout closed is going to be super cool.
Some wiring, some TLC, but Hot Date's alive. She's running.
Yeah.
Ish. She is running.
Yeah.
She is running.
Yeah, Hot Date's alive. She lives.
All
Hot
right.
Date lives.
See you guys.
See ya.
Hey. If you like this video and we made you laugh or entertained you a little bit, if you wouldn't mind giving us a like and a subscribe, it really helps us out. Give us a little pat on the back that we're doing something right. I appreciate it. See you guys. The wiring on my car is so bad. I about had a stroke trying to get this figured out, but I think I got it. So I got my air shifter wired up. I stole my output for my second fuel pump, and I wired up an extra switch so that if boost control is on, then my second fuel pump is on for the Terminator. And then I took the boost control enable off of my compressor switch. So now I have starter, fans, compressor only, and then I have fuel pump and boost control here. And then this one is nothing right now. I'm gonna wire it up to my Bounty Hunter Siren. I just gotta bring it in and figure out a mount for it. And then what I really want to show you guys is the freaking air shifter. I got it working. So if you looky here, this is a $20 35 millimeter air cylinder off of Amazon, a Mac valve. And right now I just have it set up for a time delay, no RPM or anything. So if I come over here, hold my transit brake button, you heard the Mac valves, that's dome control, release, 1, 2, boom. Heck yeah, now I can focus on driving the car and be more consistent on my shifts.